You brought me up several times this weekend on your own. I was not the basis of the conversation. I wasn't. You kept trying to convince my best friend that I'm some type of evil person and jealous of you and trying to be a fence or something like weird shit that nobody really gives a fuck about. This is not fucking Monopoly. This is not a fucking game show. We not trying to claim our stake on the board. This is real fucking life. Grow the fuck up. Um, but yeah, so you brought me up several times. I paid it. Didn't say shit. Could have said something, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Next day, you still on the same shit. Trying to badmouth me, trying to drive some type of wedge between us, I guess. I still paid it. Didn't say anything. Then when you get on spaces and mention me again, trying to be funny, you knew exactly what you were doing. But let's leave that there because I didn't, after that situation ended, I didn't even really get into it with Armon yesterday. It was that one message, and then the Paris girl jumped in and I was talking to her for a second. So fast forward to today, there's been no issue. There's been no subs, no nothing from my end. I just been posting my shit. I've been working my ass. I have slept like 2 hours last night. Crazy. Anyway, working, doing my shit, posting what I'm supposed to post, that type of thing. um all of a sudden he reposts a random from a troll page if you actually go back and look at it. So now I feel like this was a setup now that I'm looking at it in hindsight, but whatever. A troll page that says something like Ken loves posting you. Mind you, I didn't say nothing about this man. He replies to that and then puts up a post about dick sucking, but gonna try to say that wasn't about me. Like, it's the gaslighting for me. It's the taking shots and keep hiding your hands. If your issue is with me, then why can't you ever give a legitimate reason as to why that issue is? It always goes back to Cardi. And then you try to say, oh, well, he keeps trying to bring Cardi into it. That's literally what it's about. You don't have another issue with me. I don't know you. You literally do not exist in my world. And then you keep trying to take shots talking about some, you don't see me outside, you don't see me nowhere. Nigga, you not in my spaces. Cause I don't be in the house. So what's up? A bitch be on flights where going wherever the fuck I'm needed. So what we talking about? Hold on, let me read these comments. What's love or hate? You just want to be connected. Somebody said, does he have? I'm not even gonna answer that because y'all know better. Somebody said you still recorded him, dumbass. Yeah, I did. I told you that. I'm not denying that. I sure the fuck did. And what about it? Was I not right? I literally said why I did it, and it played out that way today. So what y'all missing? Had I not had any backup, this man was gonna run with the story that I was picking with him, and he hadn't done anything to me or said anything about me. And I rest my case. It is what it is. Be mad about it. It felt the same. Honestly, don't see the problem. Yo, I'm not gonna say your name, but you know who you are if you're listening. Um, I we here. There's not a problem. Notice it's only a specific. It's a specific type of pages trying to gather around and make this a thing right now. But I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna play out. If this man tries to go and claim all these blanketed statements or whatever, trying to make things sound worse than they are. Stan Twitter is going to entertain it for 2 to 3 days, and we're going to move the fuck on. It's way too many positive things and great things happening right now. Nobody outside of Stan Twitter is going to give a fuck. No one. Exactly. Somebody said, thank God you did record it. You see how that was going to work, right? Somebody said if you hadn't recorded the phone call, he was going to at a later date say that he and Cardi was kikiing behind your back and that she wasn't your real friend. And I could tell that too. That's literally where he was starting to get to. Because before I did that, he started saying, um, something he was saying along the lines of like, he not gonna put that tea out. He's not gonna put the tea out on what happened. And it's like, but I was there. I heard it. So ain't no, there isn't any tea. She had my back the entire way through. The entire way through, like she should. You were trying to make it something else. You are dead set on trying to, whatever reason, put some type of wedge or something. I don't know what, honestly, I don't know what the fucking goal is at this point. I'm legitimately confused. It's just not this fucking serious. Like, what fucking part of the game is this? Like, niggas got real shit going on. Like, what do you need? You wanna come, you wanna chill with her? Like, what do you wanna do? I will book your fucking flight. If you want to come to this fucking studio or wherever, come on, let's go. God damn. And you ho, stop with this shit about you put Cardi in drama. First of all, Armand doesn't have an issue with me outside of Cardi. That's literally what it's about. Have you been following? Ask him what his issue is outside of that. Motherfucker don't know me. Exactly. Somebody said you really do have to have receipts these days. Dead ass. Because motherfuckers will get on here and lie their ass off. So listen to this. Somebody said, I don't know why he's crying about being recorded when he went on his own lives to say Kim Barbie wants to be the only gay friend. What is any different now? Exactly. And you know what's funny? Initially, I was gonna just go like try to find some of those lives or YouTube videos that he did or whatever, but that would have took more time to go through. But they're there. So if need be, if you really want to take it there and act like something so horrible happened tonight, we can do the side by side comparison. You've been saying the exact same shit for months. No new information was provided. Nothing. You've been telling the same story for about a year and a half now. Somebody said, please tell, girl, if you think I'm gonna let her even entertain that, you're out of your mind. His intention is to drive a wedge, and you hearing the phone call and recording it trapped his ability to be messy. It was smart. Exactly. He was dead ass saying something completely different until I had the receipts. Now everybody mad. Now everybody is outraged. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Y'all are clocking it in the comments, and I love that. It further reiterates that not everybody is delusional. Like I needed to see that. Cause my God, you ruined his fake narrative, and now he mad. And that's the thing. Like I literally played what 10 seconds that backed up what I had literally just said and what he's been saying, but likes to act like I made up or something. um, but it's as far as like putting out full information, divulging everything, like I've never done that. It's if I really wanted to be petty and start to like go full detail and breakdowns, I could have been done that before this conversation even happened. But I've always just defended myself. You're not gonna keep painting this picture of me. You're not gonna keep projecting on me, and that's all it is. All you have to do is leave me alone. Shit. Even if Cardi was just to be like, you know what? I'ma forgive him. I'ma entertain him, whatever the case may be. That wouldn't even really be but so much of a big deal to me. I wouldn't care. I would not give a fuck. But at the same time, she's a real bitch. And you getting online and dogging one of her closest friends every chance you get, how the fuck do what is going on in here? Like what's going on in your head where that sounds like a logical idea? Like that's gonna work out. And then my thing was, as far as like taking the little shots at me saying wig and whatever else he was saying about me, trying to make me out to be this horrible gay over the phone or whatever. I more or less we know what that's about. So I that part didn't even really bother me as much. But I didn't really fully get irritated until he kept pushing and really trying to convince her like this is how he is. This is how gays are. And it got to the point where it's like, wait, first it's like the audacity. And two, what you trying to do? What you trying to do, my boy? What you want to happen? Like this shit is weird. We don't have these types of issues. I know sometimes y'all might see drama online and clapping back at pages and stuff, but after that, I'm signing off, and that's where that's left at. This shit don't exist in the real world. But it feels like we currently have someone that's dead set on making this social media show reality, and it's just not that deep to me. I don't care. This man said that, and the only reason I'm mentioning this too is because I just saw a comment that said something like that. Someone said that I started the drama because I wanted to prove that I actually be with her or something like that. They said that doesn't make sense because half of the time that we're together, y'all don't even know. I don't post. I don't take pictures. I don't do all of that because I don't give a fuck. So the only reason I said anything tonight is because at what point am I supposed to defend myself? Because you got motherfuckers sitting in spaces talking about I feel like Ken overreacted to just a small little whack. Why are you quote unquote whacking me at all? Why are you bothering me? And you know it's not the first time. You know this was going for a minute. Matter of fact, before I said anything the first time, those months ago, If you search Twitter, like put my name in, put his name in, and just scroll back, it was motherfuckers at one point trying to say Ken must be scared of Armon because I was paying it and wasn't saying shit. If somebody try to say I'm lying, y'all back me up and go find the fucking receipts because they're definitely there. But I paid it for a really long fucking time because ultimately, you don't make a difference in my world. I don't care. What's this? No. This shit is so predictable. I'm sorry. I'm reading at the same time. Be careful for those my damn posting a call with Wait, still? Wait, hold on, let me see. Who's what's up? What's up?
Hello.
What's
Listen,
up?
this is no longer about you. It's above you now. So you're putting this thing that is like me. My thing is this, and I'll leave it at that. You just need to keep 100 that you felt some type of way since Saturday. You took that moment from yesterday and thought it was about you when you was already mad. But you knew that that girl, you knew in that moment I was not dissing you. But you, because you were mad at Saturday and you wanted to do what you did tonight, you came with the energy. It's
I
cool.
wanted hold on. I wanted to do what that I did tonight. Defend myself.
Posting,
Because
well, yeah, defend
had you not
yourself.
brought me up, what would I have had to do? Had you not brought me up, how would we have gotten here?
Brought you up how? Like,
Come
come
on.
on. No, no, are we
You
gonna
didn't
do
bring
this?
me up yesterday?
I absolutely
Even
okay.
tonight, you randomly quoted some post saying Ken loves to post you when I left that shit at yesterday. Nothing has been said in the last 24 hours. So you knew what you were doing quoting that. At this point, you know that I'm not in the business of paying it when it comes to that. Because I let you play in my face for a really long time. To the point that motherfuckers was sitting back saying Ken must be scared of Armand. The tweets are still there. So
Listen, that has nothing to do with me.
Nobody's
No, but
making shit up saying
okay,
that
so
you've been talking shit for a very long time. It's
my point is
documented. You
this.
put it
My
on
point
your
is this.
channel.
If I'm recanting a story, and I'm going to see, I'm not going to do half stories like you did. You posted the half. You posted a clip. If you're gonna tell the story, tell the full story. Tell why
I
she
don't need
called me and play the whole audio. See, I'm
That's
just
not relevant to
let me
what my
cook, but
issue
that is
is.
relevant. So
That's
I'm gonna
not
let you know.
relevant to what my
Okay,
issue
so
is.
am I gonna
Just
be able to
like
get
your
it out?
issue with
Okay, no, no,
Milagro,
no, no, no.
just
So
like
I'm
your issue
telling
with
you, I'm
Milagro the other
telling
day had
you.
nothing to do with me to
Oh, but
bring me
I'm
up.
telling, but see, I'm not like
And
you.
what we not
I'm
gonna
when I
do, what we not
okay.
gonna do is sit here and try to pretend like that was the first time you've done it.
I'm trying to explain to
You
you
take little shots at me every chance you get, my
why
boy.
I brought
Every
you up
chance you fucking
yesterday.
get. It
So,
doesn't matter just
so
about yesterday. You've
no,
been
no, no,
doing
no. It
it.
does
You
because
were
you
just
were
talking
feeling away.
about me this weekend.
You so
Imagine me texting your best friend trying to convince them you a bad fucking
okay. I'm gonna let you
person.
talk. I'm gonna let you
Imagine me
talk.
doing that. How would you feel? You wouldn't want to say something? Okay.
Is it my turn to talk? Because I can't talk over you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so number one, number one. The way I tell the story from the beginning, the middle, at the end. The Milagro piece, that was I was recanting everything I said to you, basically saying, hey, Milagro had nothing to do with this. So I don't know why the fuck she jumped in it and made it about her when me and you were beefing, going back and forth with each other, and I said what I was saying to you. I was saying, "Bitch, I didn't need to call you, this, that, and the third, wig. I was dragging you that day. You took that and made it seem like I was in that moment dissing you when all I was doing was recanting that story. But because you were upset about the audio that you heard Saturday, you was ready to wear your chest out at any moment that you felt slighted by me. And it just so happened you felt slighted at that moment because really they were explaining to you that I did not throw shade at you. I even said when you quoted the tweet and you was being shady, I said, you know what? I don't like him. He don't like me. I probably will respond the
Hold on,
same
I'm gonna
way too.
actually stop you right there, real quick. This I don't we don't like each other thing. This was never a two-way street until recently because of your actions.
But
I
I'm talking
never
about now.
cared
But I'm
enough to
talking
like or
about in your
dislike to like
response.
or
But I'm
dislike
talking
you.
about in
It
your
was never
response.
that deep. You never
But
existed to that
yesterday,
level.
but as of yesterday and beyond, we don't like each other. So that's what I'm talking about. So when I read what you said, we didn't like each other. We don't like each other. So I said he don't like me. I don't like him. So I would definitely
So
throw
he
it a
don't
little
like
bit
me,
like,
I don't like him. So why the fuck am I talking about him? That don't make
are
sense to
you
you?
listening, bitch, or not?
Yes, I'm listening, but you're not making
Obviously,
sense.
you're
I
fucking
can
not.
hear
I'm
you, but
telling
if
you,
you're saying
I'm telling
bullshit, it
a
don't matter.
story, and I mentioned how the shit came about.
So,
It had
so it
nothing
was
to fucking do with
absolutely
you. But
necessary for
no,
you
but
to
my
throw all the bitches
no,
and
but what you
wigs
should
and
really
that to
be
tell your
talking about is
story. You're
no.
not
So
gonna
if you're
gaslight
not letting
me.
me get to the
You're
point, so
not gonna gaslight me. You knew what
no,
the
no,
fuck
no
you
one
were
is
doing. If
gaslighting you.
I got
You're
on
not
here
letting me
and
get to
told
the
the
point.
story,
You're
if I
not
got on
letting me
here and
get to the
told the,
point. So the
if I
point
got
is
on,
this. The point is this. The point is
if I got on here and told the story and said what happened between us 2 months ago, and I said, cause teeth, horse, ugly. If I went in and said all of that to tell my story, your ass would feel some type of way too. So let's not do that. Yes, you were telling your fucking story. Yes, you have absolutely have that right. But once you try me and you knew what you were doing, I also have every right to say something too. And if that's a problem, stop talking about me then, and we would never have an issue.
open your motherfucking mouth when you feel hit. Don't wait. You felt hit Saturday? Open your mouth Saturday. Don't wait. That's what I'm saying. You got a problem Saturday, bitch?
You don't
Run
you
it
don't get
Saturday.
you don't get to tell me when to defend
Okay, well
myself.
then don't sit up
You
here.
shouldn't be
Don't
talking
sit up
about me
here
at
and
all.
pussy.
You
Don't sit
shouldn't
up
be
here and
talking
act like a
about me.
fucking victim when you've been
My
pressed.
boy, if I'm
You
saying
were
something to
pressed.
you,
You were
where's the
pressed
pussy at?
since
Where the
Saturday.
pussy at?
That's why you did not want to hear what Paris had to say because you
I
was
don't give
already
a
mad
fuck
at me.
about what Paris had to say because Paris don't know what happened. Paris
But what
doesn't
I'm
know that you
saying
were.
is, bro, you
Paris
trying
didn't
to
know
act
that you
like
were talking shit.
you were, but you're trying to act like you weren't.
Paris didn't know that you were talking shit this weekend. So she was looking at it like, oh, Ken is overreacting and mad just because he was mentioned. No, this is something that bubbled over because I paid it initially. I'm not denying that.
Right. So that's all I'm trying to say. I am telling you at this moment, you just needed to speak on it Saturday because you are gaslighting
All
and trying to
right.
make it
So
seem like I
let's
was
call
talking
it a
about you.
delayed package. It's here. I said something. Now what?
Okay, so that's all I'm saying. So and that's fine. So you can be mad about that. We can get into that. But don't try to make it seem like I was fucking with you yesterday and I wasn't.
But you were. You knew what
I
you. Oh
was
no, you're
not. You
not
were mad. You
stupid.
were pressed about Saturday.
You stupid when it comes to some things, but when it comes to being funny and throwing shade, you know exactly what the fuck you're
Bruh,
doing.
bruh, listen, Ken, now at the end of the day, you know me well enough to know anytime, even after we've gotten into it, have I ever been afraid to fucking call you on the phone and ask, is there a fucking problem?
You
Bitch,
have
you
not
know
you
every
have
time
not
I
been
feel like it's an
you
issue,
have not been
I'm
on
on
my
your
phone
phone.
once since we got on it.
But
Since
what
we
I'm
got
trying to
into
tell
it.
you is
Not
I've
once.
been calling you, you've called me, there's text messages. So you know I'm not a like respectfully, you
Was that
don't
not
fucking
before we
scare me,
got
bitch.
into it?
So if
Was
I
that
have a
not
problem,
before
I'm
we got
gonna
into
run it.
it?
You don't
Was that
pump
not,
no fear in me. So if I
but
have
how
an
many
issue,
times
I'm
has
going
it
to
been
ask you in that moment. I'm not going to wait 2, 3.
but how many times has it been you to take it online versus me addressing it behind the scenes? It's you that wants to create a show. It's you that wants to create a public spectacle. That's never I never give it up like that. So you trying to paint a picture like it's giving pussy because I didn't take it online. No, I'm a fucking adult. I can say something to you behind the scenes if I need to. And I have. But even in those instances, it's always been you somehow finding an issue. It's always been you like, well, was this about me? Somebody said this might be about me. Are you talking about me? Did you tell Cardi that she said this? Like, dog, no. And what did I ask you? What did I ask you on like the very first phone call when you did that shit? I said, Armon, if there's no smoke between us, why the fuck would you think anything that I'm saying would have something to do with you?
Girl, you
Hold on, I'm
literally,
not done. And on the phone call the other day, what did you
bitch,
tell her?
bitch, you not gonna fucking tell me what
On the phone call the other day,
the
what
bitch.
did you say?
Like I said, ho, it's above you now. Fuck you, bitch, and I'm off it.
On the phone call the other day, y'all, Armand told her that damn, I lost my train of thought. This nigga fucked me up. Um, where I was going? On the phone call the other day, Armand was basically telling her how I was throwing underhanded shade. I always reiterate how I've in her corner, I've been in her corner, and that it's people that are jealous of that and treat me a certain way because of that. That's facts. From other celebrities responding to and treating me a certain kind of way because of my relationship with her, it happens. From fucking fan pages treating me some type of way and disliking me just because of that relationship. Ironically, not even just like the other side, like other fan bases that whatever. But even like some of Cardi's own fans genuinely treat me a certain way just because of our relationship. So when I address that and the shit that I'm going through or the hell that I get, doesn't mean it's about you. You're a fucking narcissist. Like, be fucking for real. Am I making sense? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Because homeboy didn't understand nothing. Exactly. If you don't like someone, don't mention them at all. And the fucked up part about that is he knows damn well if I did the exact same thing, he would be on here spiraling and throwing all types of shots about me doing drag and the same spiel that he gives every time. Every time. You do it for no reason. So imagine if I just brought you up for absolutely no reason and dragged you, shaded you, whatever the case may be, like you've been doing me for the longest. So why now that I defend myself, everybody's up in arms and can't understand why that would happen? Leave me the fuck alone then. You got motherfuckers will be in my comments, my quotes every single fucking day talking shit. And the minute I quote back and say something, it's, oh, Ken is upset. Ken always want to argue. No, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. Eventually, I'm going to say something. Hold on. Somebody said, I'm just trying to figure out why you didn't tell him you recorded that call and not Cardi. I did. I said from jump that it was me that I did. From jump. I literally said that I was sitting right there. So if he wants to run with anything else, that's because that's just the story he wants to sell. But again, as we reiterated tonight, Ken always has receipts. So if anybody wants to tell that lie, I have the proof to debunk it. So tread lightly. Somebody said, that's right, Ken. You stand up for yourself. They've been trying it for too long and you don't say anything. I really don't. You know what's fucked up when I really think about it in hindsight? I actually defend my friends more than I defend my fucking self. Because it's really hard to offend me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all they do is repeat the same tired ass drags that they get from each other. When people see me in person, like, it's only so far you can get with Photoshop pictures and all of the things. Like, you're not gonna bother me with that. So I pay it. I pay a lot of shit. I don't give a fuck. But when it gets to the point where it's like, now you're making it too personal. Now you're sitting here trying to somehow drive a wedge, I guess, in our friendship, which is the weirdest shit. I've never seen no shit like this in my life. Like, I'm dead ass. This might sound mad dramatic, but I am dead ass in awe right now. This is fucking dumb. I cannot. But I slept 2 hours. I slept 2 hours last night, and I thought I was gonna crash tonight. And I'm sitting here addressing this dumb shit. I'm almost embarrassed. But you got people on here trying to gaslight me like I'm crazy, I'm wrong, I shouldn't say anything. You should just let him talk about you. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. Mm. Somebody said he really got up here gaslighting as if we all didn't see or hear the shit happen, and he knows if the shoe was on the other foot, he'd crash out. That was exactly what I was trying to say. If I would have got up here, and whether I was telling what happened or not, say I revisited all the shit that happened 2 months ago, shit, I don't know how long ago it was. Was it two? It might have been three. The shit that happened in the past. Say I addressed that, but I was simultaneously taking shots, calling him a bitch, calling him horse, calling him teeth, calling him ugly, talking about his outfit. Like, he would have been mad. He would have had some shit to say. I've seen him react to less. So don't sit up here and try to act like I'm doing too much or I'm crazy because I'm checking you for sitting up here fucking talking about me. And you've been doing it forever. You talking about making videos and shit and what's above. Nigga, if I go through and make a fucking compilation video of how many times you fucking shaded Kim Barbie, you're going to look crazy, not me. Let's make that video. Let's put side by sides of how many times you've taken the shots or said the same jealous ass shit about comparisons of how I'm treated with her and how you are. That childish ass shit. Let's do that. Let's put this all in a fucking compilation and bring the whole fucking story together. But I don't do none of that. I don't be trying to get into none of that because I mind my fucking business. If you're not talking about me or if you're not talking about her, I don't give a fuck. Somebody said, why is BG coming for Ken? Blah 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 blah. Um, One hand, like I said, it's some of them that find some harm in anything I do just because they don't like me. A lot of it is out of jealousy, so that's half of it. The other half is some of them that feels like, oh my God, he's gonna expose such major groundbreaking tea when he don't have that. What you gonna do? Let's just take a shot in the dark and say, what if Cardi once shaded somebody who she has a problem with? Okay, we know they don't like each other. What's news about that? So they do it too. Next. But yeah, so they assuming that it's like some super groundbreaking tea. I'm telling y'all right now, it's either gonna be a lie or it's only gonna be some shit that only Stan Twitter gives a fuck about anyway. So it might be 2 days of conversation. After that, we moving on. And y'all got some mad shit to be excited about. So fuck it, let them rock. Somebody said you should record phone calls. You got to keep receipts. Exactly. Had I not, had I not recorded that, you see how the narrative switched as soon as I showed that I had that. And I knew that. That's why I didn't even really pick like a super important part or nothing that was really groundbreaking tea or anything. I just wanted him to know, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And you see it switched, right? Now the whole thing just switched to being focused on that. But what was your original reason for mentioning me? What was your original reason for being mad at me? Now we all focused on that because you know you don't have shit off of that no more. Your original angle is gone. Sorry, done. Whoops. Oh, he called her a bitch. Was that his exact words, or are you embellishing? I need you to clarify that for me really quick. Real quick. Just say yes or no. Girl, where you at? Answer my question. I need to know right now. Someone said a big deal is being made about the recording when the reality is the recording seemed to prove Ken's exact point. If my name is being brought up and I got receipts, I'm dropping it at some point, especially if the same topic keeps being revisited. Exactly. And if you really think about it, I literally said pretty much the exact same thing that I said the last two spaces that you can probably still find on YouTube and shit. I saw mad people was reposting them. But when the whole thing happened, I said the same thing. I broke it down to y'all like, this is what this man's problem is. I've never done shit to him. It's just that now it's receipts to that. So he knows he doesn't really have much of a defense. So that's why it's jumping to he wants to attack Cardi, which please, please. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say is yeah, okay. Oh, he did say that? Okay, bet. Not true. Mm. Sorry, I'm reading the comments, y'all. Hold on. He said that the phone call she made this weekend gonna gag us. Do y'all want to know what the fucking phone call was? Because I can just tell it now, and then you don't need to make a video. Should we just let the cat out of the bag? In a nutshell, Armand has been talking shit about me, and he's taken shots at Cardi for a really long time. He's called her all types of bitches, called her all types of hoes, talked shit about her career. Everything she did was the worst thing ever. So eventually, just like I'm saying something to you, eventually somebody's going to check you for that. Does that sound outrageous to anybody? Does that sound gag worthy? Because that's all it is. You can't keep poking and picking at people and expect to never get a response. Nobody's wrong for doing that. It's not wrong. Let's hop in space. Basically said, if I'm sure he's gonna get a spot waiting for him before he doesn't know if I was going to party. It takes a two-way street to beef. You just talking to yourself and stands. It's only gonna. It's just gonna stay there. So good luck. Skate K21. What you confused about, baby? What's up? Somebody said, no shade. You always bring Cardi into you and Armand's feud and about to have your friend drag now. What's not clicking? What do you think Armand's problem with me is? What do you think that's centered around? He literally has no connection to me outside of Cardi. That's literally the beef from his end, because I don't give a fuck. My world will still turn the same way, whether he exists or not. Exactly. Somebody said he was gonna drag Cardi regardless. Can't blame him for that. Like, let's remember, he also threatened to do this same thing. Last time we got into it, so not new. He always does this. This is what he wants. That's why you have to pay it. Like, I sound very calm, right? Very relaxed. Trust me. And word of advice, because I already know how this is gonna play out. Always remember that we operate on receipts. Always. So if anybody wants to claim anything and doesn't have those, there's nothing I can do with that information. And you shouldn't either. Period. Somebody said, I wish you had recorded the whole combo. I did. I sure did. But I wouldn't even play the whole thing because all I needed was to basically reiterate my point. I just wanted to reiterate my point that you've been talking shit since then. You were bringing me up since then. You're trying to basically push this story like I was picking with you or pressed about you, but you're the one sitting around spending your Saturday and Sunday, spending your weekend talking about me. That's all I wanted. That's all I needed to do. You have to keep receipts on liars and you have to keep receipts on narcissists because they always play a dirty game. So you got to stay one step ahead. And that's why he's so upset right now because he had a whole different plan and a whole different narrative before I said anything. Someone said he could have said when I had that one issue, but he drags it sometimes. Exactly. And I'm gonna actually tell y'all something. So Anybody that's trying to push this story like I just wanted an issue, I just been sitting back feeling some type of way. What Armand was referring to when he said he's never had a problem like asking me or coming at me asking is it a problem? Anything that I've ever tweeted that had like a little bit of aggression towards it or responding to fans, shit. Even when I was talking shit about Bia, when the whole situation happened with the wannabe record and all of that. It was a tweet that I put up about Bia and how she was acting, and I mentioned mommy issues and all this other stuff. And you had YouTubers making videos saying that it was about Armand. And if you go back and look at these videos, I actually commented and I was like, how is this about him? When if you follow the path of my tweets back to back, you clearly see what and who I'm talking about. Stop being messy. I didn't have to clear that up, but I did because that's not what I was fucking talking about. And all you have to do is read. Or even like certain situations, like he claimed that um, I've tried to step on his toes when he'd report certain things and I'll come and report the opposite. No. If you're on the wrong side of history or you're wrong about something, you not my friend. I'm not about to lie or tailor my content around what you said. I'm gonna report what the fuck I gotta say. Whether it's in line with same thing you said or it's not. That's has nothing to do with me. We have our own platforms. But it's not purposely setting out to you. You're not that important. Like you're a fucking narcissist. Um, but it got so bad that it got to a point where it was like, I just so that this man can fucking relax, I would chill out on certain situations. Even when we've been like not cool since the last fallout. Like with the Tyler incident. Go back and look at my page the night of the VMAs. After that whole thing, I reported basically like saying how people were insinuating that Tyler and the Holly situation was shady or whatever. And I asked the question like, what y'all think? I did see like the stuff that was going on with him, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna actually sit this conversation out the rest because I know for a fact if I say what I think, and because it's the opposite of fucking opinion, this man is gonna feel like I'm only saying that to go against him, and it's just unnecessary bullshit. Like I have not been trying to argue with this man, so I paid it and didn't even revisit that topic until the other angle came out, and I just posted that and moved on. Like it's never gave any type of pressure over here for me to feel like I need to pick with you. Like it's just not that fucking deep. Stop projecting that shit onto me, bro. I'm not surprised. I'm sure. Um, Someone said now he's over there saying he's gonna have to make a video about Cardi and Offset breaking down how it's giving publicity stunt. Sure. My thing with that is every time these two people have had issues, these people have tried to say it's a publicity stunt. I don't know. I don't know how many people are really familiar with the entertainment industry. Um, but I work in PR, creative, all of that, right? And it's never really an ideal situation for your client's PR to be surrounded in negativity and drama. Um, with Cardi, a lot of times when she's went on these lives, or she's clapped back and she kind of like just says whatever is on her mind, that doesn't go in her favor. She usually gets dragged. It doesn't create positive publicity. Nobody will want this current situation and this current news to be the reality while she's out at Fashion Week and prepping her album and all of the things. Like that's just not a good idea. And it could possibly overshadow things that are more important. And also, this is their real life. They have 3 children together. So no amount of publicity or PR would make it would be worth doing that. I wish it was fake, but it's not. But I mean, if he wants to go ahead and break that down, you are the one that's going to end up on the wrong side of history. That's going to stay on the internet forever. So when you see how everything continues to I guess play out because it's inevitable, you just gonna look crazy. So y'all don't worry about that. Let it rock. They the ones that believe it's so many PR stunts with no release following it. If that's the case, we the dumbest motherfuckers in the world to create so many publicity stunts and not drop the album. Shut up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm listening to something. See, this is the thing. You not oh, God. You're not gagging nobody by just repeating Barb narratives because nobody's gonna give a fuck but the Barb. Bruh, this is so dumb. Y'all don't stress out about this shit. I'm telling y'all how it's about to play out. Yeah, like somebody said thank you. Like people saying it's entertainment and PR. Ain't no damn entertainment going through real life shit. It's not. And think about this, right? Have you ever noticed? Have you ever noticed when anything happens as far as like her personal life, I don't touch it. I don't post it because it's different for me. I can't comfortably talk about it because it's certain information that I would not be able to add in for one. And two, it's just not entertainment for me. I take her mental and what she goes through very seriously. So if it was PR, okay? If it was PR, bitch, I'll be all over it. We gonna post it. Because that means we all in on it, right? That means I may as well get my views and shit off it too, right? But no, it's not a fucking game, stupid. Y'all following me? This makes sense? Yeah. A lot of times y'all let people, because they decide to be loud or aggressive or funny, and y'all let that hype it up to seem like more than what it is or to be like something detrimental or some type of really groundbreaking tea. And when you really think about it, it's not. It's not. It's just the same repeated shit that people try to put out there every day and have been for years. Um, Jasmine William, I'm not adding you up because you be talking shit and I've seen it. So no. I mean, Them people been saying the same thing for years, like 2, 3 fucking years. Like that, whatever, whatever. Someone said it's just so weird that he was eager to bury the hatchet and make amends when he thought he was going to get what he wanted. But now that he can't have things his way, he's back to dragging. Just goes to show you that motives and intentions with her are selfish and malicious. Exactly. And while he was sitting there trying to blame it on me, she even confirmed to him herself that I had never said anything negative about this man until he started talking shit about me. I just never had an issue. I didn't care. Um, but he was content in saying, "All right, let's still be cool. We can still build some type of relationship. I would like to move forward. I just don't like your friend Ken Barbie." Like, like what? Leave me alone. And why would you even think that's a good idea to say? You just shot yourself in the foot. Mm. I'm sorry. I keep stopping because I'm reading comments. Y'all want me to just get off, or y'all cool? Y'all cool with us chilling for a second? Um, Cardi Chanel bag. You ain't miss nothing, baby. It's the same old child. Don't even stress it. For years. Like it's tired. Whatever. Okay. Somebody said it's giving mental illness. I don't like to say stuff like that because that's a very real thing, but it's scary. It's weird because it's just so unnecessary. Like I can't take it, but so serious. Like I'm gonna defend myself every time now. But it's just not. It's just not that deep. Somebody said, imagine a platinum selling artist recording phone calls with a YouTuber. I've never sold a record, and I'm not an artist. What are you talking about? I ain't sold nothing but ads, lipstick, perfume, t-shirts. I ain't sold no record. They talking about Cardi, but they're loud and wrong. Like, shut up. Like, I literally said it from jump. Like, you trying to make your own narrative. Like, I didn't say what it was myself. And this my thing. This my thing. If I'm the issue, if I'm picking with you, if I have this issue with you, the secret animosity, why does it always start with you? Why does it always start from you mentioning something? Why does it always start from you calling my phone assuming something? It's always you. So how is it me that's the problem? The entire time that I've known this man, I've probably called him first one time, if that. my day in life is perfectly normal without ever dealing with or speaking to this person. So to even insinuate that I would sit back and need to plot to have some type of connection to you is insane. You love to bring up how I use my relationship to my advantage and da 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 da. Well, let's unpack that. What benefit would you have for me if my best friend is one of the biggest fucking stars in the world? Cardi could post a fucking fart and it's gonna go viral. Why would I need you? But I don't care about shit like that. But let's just be very fucking serious. Search my name. People are very well aware and I'm good on my own. I don't need you. I've been doing this a very long time. I'm set. And I don't even have to create content to get it. Not for myself. Somebody said, do you prefer trophies or don't do too much? Um, I feel like that's two different moods. You know what I'm saying? That's two different moods. But I will say that trophies is my girl. I love her. I'm gonna stick beside her. I have for a very long time, but I like them both. Right. Someone said I keep telling you to stop arguing. Is this an argument? I'm very calm. Is this considered an argument? Mm, what's this? I seen that. I seen that, y'all. You don't gotta keep sending it to me. We good. Trust me. We got it. Somebody said, "Is this deja vu?" Because what the fuck? I remember Ken saying all this shit months ago. Exactly. I've literally said nothing new, for real, for real. This is really just revisiting the same topic that keeps coming the fuck back up. Like, my God. Like, if it'll make you leave me alone, let's pretend. We can play pretend. I'm not Cardi's friend no more. Oh my God, Cardi, I'll never talk to you again. Go frolic with Armon or something. Like, what do you want? Oh my God. Y'all, Sierra dropped her song and I haven't even been able to tap in because I've been dealing with this bullshit. Hold on. Let me at least go add it real quick. Let me go buy it. Got me fucked up. I'm sorry, C. Okay, period. Boom. Y'all go buy What's Up on iTunes. Thank you. Who on a coke rant? I've never touched that shit in my life. Let me tell you something. My ass was scared to touch weed until like fucking 25. So I'm terrified to try anything else. Don't put that on me. Mm. So what? So what? She's emotional. She cried in front of the world at some point. Like, shut up. Who cares? Like, it's not tea. This shit is so tired. This shit is so weak. um, I did try that before. She's Barty. It was like a edible, but that's as far as it went. One karma, that is not true. That's a bold faced lie. Exactly. Fuck. Libras are emotional. I'm emotional too. Fuck. I'm a crybaby. I'll cry. If I'm sad, bitch, I'ma cry. We all do. So what? Now what? Ooh. That's the tea? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Somebody said I cry when someone buy me ice cream. You know what I'm saying? We emotional. I'm a Gemini. Somebody said what's my sign? I'm a Gemini. Someone said just came back from his space and there's 5 people on stage and they're scrambling talking shit about Cardi. Armon is allowing them to use the T slur towards you, and he's also allowing them to talk about Cardi's appearance. Um, I'm not sure why anybody would use the T slur against me. I'm not trans, so that doesn't move me. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't know why when it comes to me, people try to act like they don't never seen a fucking drag queen before. I don't sit around in that shit. If it's not an event that calls for Kim Barbie, it's not happening. When was the last time y'all seen me in drag? When I was fucking booked and paid to host an award show in Atlanta, right? Or if you see me at like an event that calls for Kim Barbie, like ain't nobody sitting around like doing that day to day, and they know that. That's why it's like that's not a drag to me, and you can't call me the T word because I'm not. But you are insulting an entire community of people that would offend. Shit, I think a couple of them are actually in that space, so that's ironic. But whatever. Exactly. She was just crying and trying to apologize. So it's like, girl, you came back on the same shit. Like, please. The fuck? I want y'all to use common sense. I really want y'all to use common sense sometimes. I'm not even gonna read that fucking comment. So fucking dumb. So dumb. Should be right in y'all face. Right. Somebody said, is identity important? Like, seriously, who cares? Right. Like, what if I was trans? Okay, but I'm not. The fuck? I know. Whatever. 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 I ain't even gonna go that deep into it. Cups of Convo say you hate that what's happening. Like what's happening? What? What's this is not a two-way street. Crash outs will crash out. They gonna do this anyway. If it's not me, it's not Cardi, it's gonna be somebody else, and it's just like a rotating thing. Hey yo, you oh, never mind. We already know why you're saying this. I was about to say Pink Barbie. Saying so Ken isn't unprofessional for recording a private conversation and sharing it, laughing my ass off. Did you hear it? Did you hear what I played? Did you hear it? Because I literally just played what I had just said. I literally just played the part that went along with what I had just said, as far as he always bringing up what I do. Why is Kim Barbie in the studio, or that I'm taunting him in the studio? Like, we've already been through this. He said it on multiple platforms. It's not tea. Nothing was exposed. Like, shut up. And yes, absolutely, I do need backup just in case motherfuckers like him try to lie like he did. The fuck? I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'll do it right the fuck now. Fuck. What you gonna do about it? I really don't understand what he's mad about. He don't either. Um, Barty's protector, just DM it to me. You know what I'm saying? Cups of Convo said people record calls all the time. Like you literally proved my point as to why I did it. Literally. Notice his whole initial story and what he was claiming is completely out the window. Like he's not sitting on that at all anymore. They talking about what? Hold on one second.